welcome to this week's recap of The Amazing Race.
Episode 2. So, we're in Rio de Janeiro.
This time they're going to Buenos Aires in Argentina.
That's
Very
where
timely.
the Pope is from. So you have to figure out what church the Pope was baptized at.
I don't know why this was such an issue for a lot of the teams.
Just Google Pope baptism. They were like,
it can't be that
you
hard
gotta
to find.
Figure out what his original name was, and really?
I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to figure this out, but they were really struggling with it.
They were. But they all ended up on the same flight.
Uh-huh.
When they got to the church, it was closed. They had to take a number.
Right.
They were admitted in the order that they took their numbers at 7:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Pope's birth certificate on display.
How beautiful was that cathedral?
Oh my God, it was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Nice,
And then they
nice
had the
job,
choir
Argentina.
there.
Yeah, they were really
It was
they were
nice.
singing it up.
Mm-hmm.
So after they went there, it was a detour.
All right, so you either had to collect cardboard
100 kilograms of cardboard.
or deliver a mannequin. So let's talk about the cardboard
mannequin
one.
statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, again, ties in with the Pope.
The Pope, he liked the cardboard recycled.
Yeah, I mean, he's all about making the world a better place.
Exactly. So this is something that they actually do there.
Yeah.
And the Pope is like, you
Keep up
guys
the good work.
are really fantastic.
Right, so there are 10 teams left right now, but there are only 8 carts available for this detour.
That's right. So that means only 8 people at a time could do the cardboard one.
Right.
Well, the deliver mannequin one seemed pretty straightforward to me. I don't know why more people didn't choose that one.
One person got to sit in the front in the truck telling the driver where to go, and then the other person was chilling in the back with the mannequin, rolling around in that truck.
What's the big deal? The reporters were the only team smart enough to choose that one.
They were the only ones who wanted to do that.
Yeah. So let's talk about the cardboard, though.
Okay.
The cheerleader wiped out on her tailbase.
Oh, that looked painful.
Oh my God. And Jasmine and Danielle, they were the 9th team to go for the cardboard. So they were gonna switch.
They were like, where are the carts? What do we do?
Yeah.
And then another team finished, so they were able to go and get their cart.
Right. They were gonna switch, though. I guess they were like looking for a taxi, and then they were like, oh, you're done? All right, we'll take your cart.
Right.
It was pretty funny. Some rando guy gave Justin a drink.
I wouldn't just, like, accept a drink from someone I don't know.
No.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It almost seemed also like the race stocked the boxes up with cardboard.
Could be.
Because it seemed like there was a lot of new cardboard in there.
Like, some of it was still wrapped up together, too. It was really weird.
They were so lazy, they forgot to take the bands off the cardboard.
Yeah, just throw that in the bin.
So, like, Justin and Diana, they got a lot of those ones that were still tied together.
A lot of people did.
So that was really easy for them because, you know, you just take a big chunk as opposed to, like, digging through, you know, broken up ones.
Well, the cousins were having a rough go of it. They were towards the back of the pack.
They knocked over a motorcycle.
Oh, it was like in that scene in Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next stop is the Bartolome Mitra.
It's a roadblock, and it's the dancing challenge.
Who wants to get sideways?
This is always one of my favorite challenges every season. All right, so they are learning some Argentine tango, but it's not just your standard on the floor tango.
It's also on the wall.
What?
They had to do it with a harness on sideways.
Right.
It was pretty funny though because even though you were like a girl or a guy,
everybody was dancing the girls' part.
No?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Everybody was dancing
Everybody
the girls'
was dancing
part.
the girl part.
But some of the partners were girls.
Right.
So like the professionals were
all
also
dancing
switching.
the male part.
Yeah. Even if they were a girl.
It was fun.
But it was kind of weird because Tanner had to dance with a guy.
No, he's like this big buff dude, and he's just like...
Yeah.
His face was hilarious.
He needs to get over himself, though.
He was having a real tough time with this task, too.
He could barely do a Texas two-step.
Ugh.
And this was pretty hard. He had to do it like 4 times.
Yeah.
And when Justin and Diana finished, Justin had a really obnoxious celebration.
He's really rubbing all the other teams the wrong way.
Well, that really pissed off Josh and Tanner, especially.
Yeah.
They don't like that.
And Josh and Tanner were all like, let's get everyone to turn against them so they get eliminated.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Alex had a little bit of a rough time. I mean, it took him like 2 times, but they were near the end of the pack. So that was tough.
Yeah.
In fact, the bottom 3 were trying to find taxis at the same time.
Right.
And it was really, really epic.
The cousins, the brothers, and the track stars.
Right. So the pit stop was at the Polo Stadium.
Woo! A couple people got tripped up because you had to follow the marked entrance. And not everybody did that initially.
That cost some people.
Yeah.
All right, so Justin and Diana finished first. They won a trip for 2 to Morocco. Phil doesn't like that.
The trip looked pretty amazing.
Yeah, it really did.
All right, so then it was a foot race for second place. There were 3 teams close together.
Josh and Tanner, Denise and James Earl. I love that he has 2 names. And Logan and Chris. Logan and Chris, I think, actually got there first.
They went in the wrong entrance. And then it looked like Denise and James Earl were going to be the second team to arrive, but freaking Josh and Tanner had to bust through there, and they snuck in.
I wanted to bop them over the heads because the mother-son was just walking. They were holding hands.
Oh,
they were so
cute.
happy.
Oh my god, it was like a lion sneaking up on an antelope or something.
Exactly. Ready to rip its heart out. And guess what, though?
It didn't pay off in the long run. Josh and Tanner.
Karma is a bitch because he pulled his hamstring.
One of them pulled a hammy.
I think it was Josh.
I'm at that point where I don't know who's who yet.
All right. Well, Logan and Chris came in 4th then after the mother-son.
Okay.
So then Cindy and Rick were next, followed by Tiffany and Krista. And
I got to dance!
Look at this. Hey, Polo guy, do you know how to do tango? Look, and then I stick my leg here, and then you bend me over.
All right. Next up, Kelsey and Joey.
I'm really annoyed by them. I'm just going to put that out there.
Sorry.
They just seem a little newsy.
Sorry. Okay, so then the last 3 teams, again, very close.
See? Nobody likes them. Jasmine and Danielle did not get there first, but I believe they went in the correct entrance.
They were the last ones to finish the dancing task, too. So, I mean, the cousins and the brothers were having a tough time finding that taxi.
I mean, who would you stop for? Girls or guys, if you were a guy driver?
Well, it seemed like those drivers did not know where the Polo place was.
That, too. And Phil, you little sneak. Phil was like...
He pulled
faking
a fake
them out, and that should be a hashtag Phil Fake Out. That was great. So Ernest and Jin, they came in 9th place, and they were really upset because they thought they were last.
Yeah.
Or that they could have been last.
But they weren't!
I really like them. And I really like Alex and Adam, but unfortunately,
sad to see them go.
They came in last.
Yeah.
They were eliminated. They really tried.
They did.
They really, and they had a great attitude. They did a great job, but some days you finish last, unfortunately. Well, who's excited for next time?
Justin continues to rub everybody the wrong way. He's pissing everybody off.
There's some more mother-son tension, like you didn't know that was going to happen.
Oh, no.
And a foot race for elimination. Looks like Logan and Chris might be in that. I think they might be.
It was hard to tell who those people were.
I thought one of them looked like Logan and Chris. But let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments. And until next time, much love.
Edit.